welcome to this Pimp My Diecast build, restoration of the CORGI YARDLEY McCLAREN F1 car. And stick around, it's a nice job at the end, only a short video. Anyhow, here's the one we're starting with. Quite a beat up and battered old CORGI YARDLEY McCLAREN, and this car has a special place in my heart. Even though I never had one, I was bought a Scalextric set when I was 12, and I got a YARDLEY McCLAREN for it, I think, if I remember correctly. I know I had UOP shadows, it was that era, and it was just enough excitement to make a 12-year-old shit. Anyway, here we go with the parts layout. We have the main body, the chassis unit, and unusually for CORGIs these are screwed together. Very few. CORGI did that too. Dinky did it more than CORGI. And we've got the front and rear suspension units and exhausts etc. on the rear unit. And there I'm faffing about with a spoiler and then decide to put it there. Yay! It's in frame. And there's a windscreen unit, the screws. And then lastly we have the steering wheel and mirrors. And we make a start by using a drum sander on the rotary wheel. Make sure it's a fairly warm sanding disc. Don't use anything too coarse. The idea is just to get the worst of the burring off. The wear is done on the tyre. And there's one done, I did the others after. And here's the next stage. I actually use a brazing torch and just flick over it so it melts the little bits of fluff that's left after sanding. And there we go again, just melting the bits of fluff on it. And it gives you shine back afterwards. They get dipped in pledge to bring a bit more of a shine, and here I'm using salt and water salt to polish the base and bring back a shiny effect. Instead of the very rough, tarnished base it had before. All it really requires is a polishing overall. And at this point, we're polishing the rear suspension unit and exhaust unit and roll bar. With yet again solar water salt. And once all the polishing was finished, I actually took it in the bathroom and put soap on, liquid soap, basically shower gel, and scrubbed it with one of the old toothbrush. And it took the old polish, the remnants of the polish off and shone it up nice. And at this point, you just buffing up the screen, and then after all that, it goes into the pledge jar of joy. And here we are, this is the caustic bath of doom. And here we go, caustic soda going in. You just get the quick fizz and then it's all over with by the shouting. And twiddle it around with a pair of pliers, and the paint falls off basically. Then all there is to do is go over it with a quick wire brush. It's a wire wheel in the Dremel. Now I'm doing the spoil. And at this point I'm filing off casting lines. I could have left them on, but I thought, what the hell, take them off. And it just took a bit, and they'd gone at this point. I'm spraying all I did for the white, I sprayed it with white primer. And then once I'd sprayed it with white primer, I sprayed over it with clear coat. And there I'm spraying the back end satin black for the engine and stuff at the back. Excuse me. And then I'm just spraying the bottom half for the car orange. And at this point I'm cutting down the black square decals. Can't recommend this company's decals enough. They're exceptionally good. I could do my own, but the amount of hassle involved in doing it, it's not worth the hassle for £2 worth of decals. And here we go, this is our starting point. Where we started, a beat up and battered old Yardley McCLAREN F1 car. Definitely seen better days, and here's where we ended up. And here's where we ended up. As I say, it's been resprayed, new decals, clear coated, etc. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed, please subscribe. Even better, push the bell icon. And absolutely superb if you could give it